speakers, he brings us a laughter. My daughter, she wanted to try the same thing like him. So she started with bunches of people around, friends, everybody sitting around. She started telling something. She was joking. We all were looking at her. She said, Amma, I'm joking. You can laugh at us. It's not an easy thing. Humorous thing is not an easy thing. You have to put yourself down to bring that out. Okay? Thank you so much for that. Before prepared speeches, I stopped one thing, the state of flow. So you can also raise the question saying, while watching TV or while playing video games, I do get lost. Is it in the state of flow? That means, am I in the zone of flow state? No, not at all. That is a negative state. Okay. So I just want to tell 3 E's, the triple E solution for the healthier mindset. The first one is exercising. And you just you people exercise. Exercise. So you like it? Enjoy it. How do you feel on that day? You feel good. The mindset is very good. The whole day is under your control. Okay. How about you, sir? What do you do? Yoga. Okay. So that you enjoy. You get lost in that. And how about you, sir? Amazing. So your day is full. Like you will continue the rest of the day. You'll be taken care. And you take lose the exercise. Very true. Very true. So for the positive mindset, the flow of state, for that we need to start doing exercising. Like meaning you have to choose any form of exercise which you like it, you cherish, you be happy and get lost in it. Have you ever seen any sports kids? Have you ever seen kids? They excel in sports at the same time. They do very well academically also. Because their focus will not get distracted. They're always in the flow state. Okay. So when you compare, it will show significant improvement in the mindset. The people who are engaging themselves in the physical activities compared to the inactive ones. Okay. With this, I would like to call our for the table topic speeches. I need to call a table topic master, Toastmasters, Shannon.
Toastmaster and dear guest. As a David topic master, I will conduct the David topic session. It is an important and interesting session. For the newcomers and guests, I would like to say that to qualify this David topic session, one has to speak for 1 minute minimum. Maximum takes 2 minutes. I will give you a topic. You have to speak on spot without any preparation. That's what is called as impromptu speech. It has so many benefits. It boosts the communication and persuasion skills. It improves the confidence and public speaking. Prepare for unexpected situation and enhances the critical thinking and creativity. And also develops the ability to think on their own feet. All are request to use today's made of the day recipe on your speech. Today the theme of the meeting is embrace ability for the healthier mind. Ability means not the engineering degree, but matters for education, engagement and exercise. So that most of the development also are related to this ability only, but for the first one, the education. The purpose of the education is to replace an empty mind with an open world. Reading, writing and listening are very important to excel in any skill. For the first topic, the reading. Reading also helps to develop our mental health or to be stable in our mental status. For this, I would like to call a person who has arranged this thought and also is the ex-student of this school, our Toastmaster generation. Toastmaster generation. How does reading help us? How does reading help us, Toastmaster generation?
Thank you for nice topic, Pt2. Good afternoon, Toastmaster. Seems best, especially my school teachers. Reading, yes, obviously. Reading helps us to improve our age also. You can see that more than 90 years those who are living in this world right now, they are audacious readers. Reading helps us in a lot of ways. Like she's talking about focus, healthy mind. You should read any period book, either comic or fiction books or political, any other books you can read it, but with a focus. The mind should work. Then only that your thinking power will increase, irrespective of any age, either 80 years or 70 years or 20 years. You should have a reading habit. Then only you can divert any messages. Mind is a powerful tool, as she told. It will take positive and negative. But once you read any books, like your mind will be fresh and it will be useful. Your attitude will be good, your focus is good. If the focus is good, you can do the good things in your profession. Thank you for this topic.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Like listening, like reading, listening also improves our mental stability. For example, listening a song. Usually, I am used to watch the YouTube some songs. If I want to get some good mood, you can hear those songs. ஆக்சிஜன் தந்தாயே முன்னொரு பொழுதினிலே மூச்சு காற்றை மொத்தம் திருடி போனாயதனாலே ஓடும் நதியிலே போலை நாட்கள் ஆகிறதே இலையின் மீது நிலவின் ஒளியே சூடாய் ஒளிகிறதே கலாபமே என்னை கீறினாய் மழைமேகமே பிழையாகினாய் என் வாசலில் சுவராகினாய் மீண்டும் ஒரு குண்டிலவாய் தோன்றினாய். These songs in common. Whenever I hear these songs, I will get a good mood. The same time, I hear one more song also. This is an emotional song. There is a national award-winning song. There is a song between the father and daughter. ஆனந்த யாழை மீட்டுகிறாய் அடி நெஞ்சில் வண்ணம் தீட்டுகிறாய் அன்பனும் உடையை நீட்டுகிறாய் அதில் ஆயிரம் வாழை புள்ளி கூட்டுகிறாய் இரு நெஞ்சம் இறந்து பேசிட உலகில் பாசைகள் எதுவும் தேவையில்லை சிறு புள்ளில் உறங்கும் பணியில் தெரியும் மழையின் அளவோ தாங்கவில்லை உந்தன் கைகள் பிடித்து போக்கும்படி அது போதவில்லை இந்த மண்ணில் இது போல் யாரும் இங்கே என்றும் வாழவில்லை என்று தோன்றுவதடி. Like that, if you hear the songs, your mood will be motivated. You will be encouraged. Like that. We have also one good singer in our Toastmaster. So I would like to call our Toastmaster Alda. Toastmaster Alda, before this topic, we have to show what's any topic for interesting song. Then I will start.
Thank you so much. I thought I will have some questions regarding active listening, because active listening is one that I learned from Toastmasters that is helping me a lot. Then when sir was singing, I was thinking about, I'm a die-hard fan of Ilayaraja, especially his 80s songs, 70s and 80s songs. I generally listen to Ilayaraja and then do all household work. Whenever I'm tired also, if I listen to that, I will make the entire house beat. But in spite of that, one of my favorite songs is A.R. Rahman's again National Award winning song by Swarnalata.
Next topic, I would like to put to our one of our guests. What's your name, Mr. Please. Amar Panchna. When you stop, listen to music. When you stop listening to music.
Good evening, Toastmasters and dear guests. This is my 7th meeting. Yes. The topic is benefits of listening to music. So I remember one of my experience from the time. I used to hear a lot of Hollywood pop song, English song. I'm not so good at English when I was in my schooling days. But I have actually become a fan of Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, pop artists. So I used to listen this song every day, or every day at least 1 or 2 songs. And I have realized myself that my communication or my pronunciation of word has increased because of listening to my favorite artist. That one thing I have noticed in my life. So listening to songs will definitely help you to improve your communication, improve your pronunciation of the word, or like that. And also it improves creativity mind also. Listening to songs, it improves our creativity mind. Then and it also give a relaxing mode or motivational. When you feel low at any point of your life, if you hear some motivational song or any song which gives you pleasant music or give you a relaxing mode, that these are some benefits when we listen to these songs. Thank you.
Thank you. Instead of writing to Toastmasters page, discuss with our mentor. This related to our Toastmasters club community. It will be more helpful. This topic would for this topic, importance of a mentor in Toastmaster, I would like to call Toastmaster Pradeep. Toastmaster Pradeep, importance of a mentor in Toastmaster. Importance of a mentor in Toastmaster.
Thank you for your topic. Standing here itself helps me that because of my mentor. Because joining Toastmaster, I will stand on the stage, but I don't know what to talk. I don't know how to react. I don't know that impromptu speech, how they suit me. But yes, after joining Toastmaster, mentors, a lot of mentors, not only my listening Toastmaster Thomas, others also are helping me a lot to understand the situation, how to react it. So I always believe that whenever you're in any kind of situation, don't react on it. Just try to respond. The difference between the reaction and response is huge. When you react, there is always some reaction will come from other side. But when you respond, there is a prompt answer, prompt solution what you are going to give to the exact situation. These are basic things what I have learned from the mentor, from the Toastmaster. And of course, it's not about the speech, it's about the life, attitude, thought process, and evaluate your ideas and visionary. So the point is that when you think only about you think about that you want only this much of money or something, you are satisfied. When you think about the society, when you think about your family, when you think about the entire nation, your vision will increase automatically. This kind of thought process will come only when you have a good mentor. And I'm happy that I'm a part of the Toastmaster and getting a lot of input from the mentors. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we can see another issue, that is engagement. Engaging in different activities also improve our mental health. So that the next topic, engaging in different activities, test money game. These are some different type of hobbies. Tell me about your favorite hobby. The Toastmaster.
So, good evening everyone. So, today's topic is tell about your favorite hobby. So, on thinking about that word hobby, I remember my college days where that was interaction session with the juniors and seniors. So they will be asking, they were asking what is your favorite hobby. So until then, I didn't realize that there is a specific thing called hobby which we can pursue. Before that, also in our school days, I used to do the things which I was passionate about, but I didn't specifically recognize it as my hobby. So my favorite, and that moment I understand. So there is a thing called a hobby which we can inculcate in our day-to-day life. So from that moment I stick on that there is something I should passionate about, and I have to take it on myself for betterment of my life. So I was more passionate, and I was more passionate about the thing called trekking, and I am more into a natural lover. So fortunately, I was getting to an agricultural college where I have where I got a space to interact with the nature more, and I developed a hobby called bird watching. So I did my undergraduate at the foothills of Ooty, where it has provided me a platform to develop my hobby called bird watching. There, for every weekend, we used to go to a random walk into the forest where we can sight the various birds which are available in the Western Ghats. we can in our home, around our home, we can able to see a few birds which used to be a regular visitors to our home. But that area has provided me a specific platform to take that bird watching as a hobby, and still now also I am very passionate about it.
Thank you. In addition to that, we engage in various social activities also to help to our mental health. For this, I would like to call one of our guests, Swati to say this. Yes, Swati, engaging in social care on their left on guest. Engaging in social care on their left
Good evening, all distinguished Toastmasters and friends. This is the social gathering. All of you agree with me, all right? Most of us are social animals. Independently, when we are alone at home, alone ourselves, we have a lot of thought process. But there are two kinds of teachers are available. One, where we study the school. They are called teachers. And somebody was talking about the mentors. Mentors are called gurus. What's the difference between teacher and guru? I was talking about that. A teacher teaches you just things you don't know. A for apple. Ani, adi, ilai. A guru teaches no. He guides you. He takes whatever you to unlearn. Something unlearned. Shows everything. And one more biggest teacher today is the society. Where you live. If you happen to watch a movie called, is there a series there? Label. Please watch. How society treats you and tames you and makes you. Society, social gatherings make a lot of developments. It reciprocates what you have done. It's one of the area you reciprocate the society because what you learn from the society. Social gatherings are must. Today a revolution happened, education happened, development happened in India, and of course in South India we are very proud because of these social gatherings. I'm proud to be here, one of the social gatherings where I feel. This is one which reciprocates my energy to me. Thank you.
Education, engagement, lawful exercise. These are reciprocate help in the mental health. So for this exercise, how useful to the human being? For this, I would like to call one of our teacher, madam, please. Whether what necessary, why?
வாக்கிங் அதை டெய்லி ரெகுலராக வாக்கிங் பண்ணால் நல்லா ஹெல்த்தியாக இருக்கலாம். ஆரோக்கியம் தான் முக்கியம். மனிதன் உயிர் வாழ்வதற்கு தேவை முதல்ல ஆரோக்கியமாக இருக்கணும். அப்போ தான் நம்ம எல்லாமே செய்ய முடியும் இல்லையா? அதுதான் நான்
Celebrate one more. Anyone? How many? Just one more. Okay. How many speakers are qualified? Can you name them?
All the speakers are qualified. TM Supraja taken 5 minutes 10 seconds. TM Abhirami 6 minutes.
That's it.
Only names.
Thank you very much. The last you have to vote for those who are best speaker for the able speaker. Okay, thank you very much.
So I talked about one out of PE 1A explained about. The second E is erase. The negative feelings and thoughts will agitate or make us dull. So how do you erase your negative feelings? Anybody from the audiences? How will you erase your negative feelings? Sorry? Keeping full of? I don't understand.
Adding more positive thoughts.
Now how will you erase the negative feelings? You make that first. Not everybody will, right?
Think of gratitude.
Gratitude, yes. Thank you. Writing down that gratitude and just meditating on that. Okay. And still, how will you eliminate whatever the stuff, the garbage inside? What do you do? Accept. Okay. Okay. What I will do is, sorry,
Exercises also
to some extent, but it is stored inside. How to eliminate that? I'll do.
Forgive.
Forgive. Yes. How many
Others.
of us can?
Others.
For that, you need to practice something, right? Yes, you are right. I totally understand. I have done that also. What I will do, and to just eliminate the negative things, I take down the paper. I write down everything. Well, I don't unfilter words. I don't mind using unparliamentary words. I just write out, spit out. I tear into pieces. I feel good. It works. So you can also do that. Writing down all the negative points, either in the day, in the end of the day, to eliminate all the facts, all the stuff, to enhance your mind state. So with this, I would like to call hand over stage to General Evaluator for further validation.
So welcome back. We have now started with the evaluation. During the school days, it's our teachers, our staff members who help us to reshape or help us in building our personality. Similarly, in this platform of Toastmasters, we have each and every member, but there's someone who's fully focusing on you, and that's our evaluators. It's time for me to call evaluator 11. When he was in his 12th grade, can you believe this? The whole bunch of that class was demoted to LKG. From 12 to LKG, they all were demoted because they had not submitted the botany project. And what do these boys do in LKG? They sing rhymes and enjoy themselves. Principal is not happy. So, to make them aware of their mistake, they are made to kneel down in the center of the ground. So, this is how these boys were punished. It's time to invite Alexi, and he is here to evaluate Supraja's speech.
My talk expected Supraja started her speech with nice problem. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with single step. Yes, I hope all of our journey started from school. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Coming to speech, I have a few positive points and few recommendations. Coming to positive, you had excellent confidence. Okay, oh my God, I do not believe that you are giving an icebreaker speech. You told that you were nervous when you were 11 years old, but when you came up here, or not even single second that you were nervous. You had very good eye contact with audience and used the stage fully. As you inspired one of your leaders speech for 30 minutes, there was no hum, fillers, and pauses. Similarly, you also not used any of the fillers word, hums, ahs, etc. Those to use. And your hand gestures were very good. Coming to recommendation, I have two recommendations for you. What is icebreaker? Icebreaker is to break the ice about yourself, to introduce about yourself to the audience. It now speak more about your family and you. Second, your hands were clutched. Alternatively, you can open your fingers and touch fingers of other hand. So you will get confidence, more confidence. Apart from this, as I said, you did an excellent job. Your speech was tremendous. All the best.
Next, we call Rohit. I don't understand boys and they are kneeling down always outside the class. Even Rohit was also thrown outside and the whole class was made to kneel down in front of the hostel office because they were found driving laundry man's van. So here he is going to evaluate Abhiram's speech. Over to you.
Toastmaster Abhirami, she loves playing around with props. When we had the other day, we saw her bring up a post box from a nearby post office. Now it is, she had a few props which we lifted up from the restaurant. Okay. You are what to eat. So this emphasizes the importance of food in our health and well-being. So, in that context, Abhirami, the role of microplastics that has an impact on our environment and also health. It is a very vast and complex subject. So, the way you put it across and you made it very easy for the audience to comprehend. So, it was quite impressive. It is not an easy subject to make people explain. It will be like how doctors explain to the patients. As complex as it makes, you didn't make it that complex, you make it simple. Sorry. You had a good opening line with a humorous opening statement. And you had light humor spread and scattered throughout your speech. So this is to actually lighten up this complex speech you had written. The script was well written, well drafted, so it was easy for everybody to comprehend and also understand this. So you had your props to explain and collaborate at all appropriate time. Whenever you had something picking up, something with the subject, you had the right prop, you're picking up like your tiffin box and your there was few appetizing dishes which you had opened your plantains and those slices, vegetables. Quick appetizing, probably in your next speech I think you can get a slightly better appetizing dishes or tenders. There was clarity in your speech. Yeah? You did ace in conveying the message through your speech, and you had just enough contents and information put it across to the audience. It was just loaded, just enough. I think whatever you had mentioned, it was easy for everybody to understand. That was more important. You had two suggestions. That is, you are rooted to the spot. You could have made use of the stage space. Next, you could have added at least about 2-3 stats in your speech. For example, your percentage of microplastics in each of the props you have opened up. That is in your plantain and your slides. Otherwise, I think you did a fantastic job with putting across your message, and yes, it was just enough for all of us to send a message and take back some information back. All the very best for your next.
Next we have Pt2 Thomas who will be evaluating Narendra's speech. You cannot believe this. Thomas said, do it. New teacher comes in and he warns him. You are going to reveal the question and answer for this term, or else I will lock you inside the hostel room. And he actually does it. And he goes to his classroom forgetting that locked someone inside. Then he takes that teacher's permission to release that teacher who was locked inside. So what was the final outcome? When he opens, the teacher was so nice, he pardons. I can't believe that, but I'm sure he always takes it to me. Medium officer will evaluate the valuable speech.
Some people deserve it. Thank you, Chief. Mentoring, we all know, is the differentiator that makes Toastmasters different and the success for over 100 years, transforming millions of lives. But what we heard today was a rare expression of revelation of some great truths. Let me explain. 3 seminal truths you revealed. One, and I've heard this project 100 times, and I've never been, educated on this basis. One, you so rightly said that public speaking and marketing are so similar. You do your speech for the audience's benefit. You sell a product for the customer's benefit. Friends, once we know this, we don't need to know much more. The rest will fall automatic. I'm sorry, it took me so many years to hear it from a level 3 speech. Fantastic. Second seminal truth. Leadership, essence is what? It is a compromise between results immediately and growth later. That is, the result orientation, the risk you take, and here you have 2 examples of the AD and the president doing that for you. Fantastic. There is nothing much more to management than this truth. And third one is even more rare. Have you ever heard Toastmasters, a prodigy saying that, yes, mentors are great, but finally the steering wheel is in my hand? I can assure you I have not heard this, including from myself. So I must compliment you because this is balance. This is the balance required to go to the summit of Himalayas that you are planning, and you are creating a very good base. So, all in all, let me say once again, my compliments to you for raising what is otherwise a very routine thing. Some examples from mentors said this, I said this. 2, real revelation. And the truth about public speaking, because I'm never tired of saying this is all you need to know. And the truth about leadership, which is to actually sacrifice at one level. Brilliant. I'm sure you brought this not from the 2 ladies alone, from your experience also. So, what can I say? All the best as you climb the summit in your life. All the best. Thank
We next calling evaluator Shankar. And after listening to this story, I'm sure you all are going to reciprocate with us hundreds of applause. My 5th standard boy, Shankar. Next day was his English exam. As we all know, even then he was topper in his English class. Bottom topper. He dreaded essays and grammars. So what is the way out? He purely brings out Rajinikanth's style. Oil the blackboard. No blackboard, no exam was his plan. And did it work? It did happen. But teacher was smart enough to know which kid actually did it. And when she asked the students, the whole class, they straight away pointed at Shankar saying he's the one who did it. So what is the moral of the lesson? He had to write that English paper 25 times. He knows that essay by heart today, and he can correct anyone's grammar in their own dreams. That is a level of confidence he's got. So we now call Shankar to evaluate Jayashree's speech.
Thank you for delivering a motivational humorous speech, Toastmaster Jayashree. Today our president has addressed that Toastmaster is the one that unleash our potential. I think we can relate, let's say, for Toastmaster Jayashree by choosing the humorous pathway. I think you have a good example on that. Initially, when you hesitate to choose the particular path, I think your mentor has played the very well, let's say, to force you to select that particular path, and put that, let's say, you have chosen the particular path and completed the pathway today in front of your mentor. Good job, Toastmaster Jayashree. There are many things which I did like about today's speech is that first starting with the questions where you talk about the human media, where I could see that most of the people were laughing in different program. And second, I know that when the people delivering the humorous speech, and the first speech itself, if it is not delivered, then they will say, I think most of them say it's not my cup of coffee, then they will go for the other pathway. I think you didn't stop there. Let's say for what you did there, let's say for you went to Ashok, you went to Guru, Adil, and get the things done what you need to achieve. Great job, Jayashree. And third very important thing is today, I think, I don't know whether it was a humorous speech, last speech, your facial reaction, humor, the voice, tone, everything managed together. Good job. And some of the improvement points which I would like to share, I know that you have completed this, second pathway in the very short period. I think many of the young Toastmasters where they are, let's say, were struggling to find out what would be their next projects, where you had the 50 projects where when you had the conversation with Ashok. I think as a Toastmasters, that would be great, let's say, for what kind of the conversations you had with them, that would be a great helpful for us. And second, very important thing is that, and the pathway also expect that, yes, you did deliver everything in the Toastmaster, but outside the Toastmasters, where you did, let's say, for this kind of a development. So that part, I think, if you could talk about and where you would have improved, that would be the great example. Overall, I love your speech, but probably some of the improvement point, one is that where you could have improved this particular speech, and second very important thing is that because I know that most of the young Toastmasters, if you could, let's say, for sprinkle, let's say, for what kind of the story that they can build up, that would be the great speech. What do you think?
It's time for me to take the report from our taxpayers. I request Diamond to please come out and give the detailed time.
It's my pleasure to announce the time report. All the speakers are qualified. TM Supraja has taken 5 minutes 10 seconds. TM Abhirami has taken 6 minutes 35 seconds. TM Narendra 6 minutes 25 seconds. TM Jayashree 10 minutes 6 seconds. TM Meditation, table topics, TM Meditation 1 minute 11 seconds. TM Pravda 1 minute 49 seconds. Guest Amaravanshika 1 minute 55 seconds. TM Pradeep 1 minute 34 seconds. Guest Manuel 2 minutes 7 seconds. Guest Zakir Hussain 1 minute 48 seconds. Guest and then evaluators Allegri taken 1 minute 40 seconds. TM Rohit taken 3 minutes 10 seconds. DTM Thomas are taken 2 minutes 44 seconds. TM Shankar has taken 2 minutes 30 seconds. As a timer, I want to conclude that I strongly believe time will change everything and time will heal everything. Now I am seeing myself as a nervous and less confident and not having eye contact, but I am seeing myself in the future like a very confident, having positive body language and good eye contact with all of you. Thank you for all of you being a part of my
All these special efforts will make the conference interesting. I request our Honorable Toastmasters to please take a vote.
Okay, so throughout the session, I was leaning like this. There are two reasons. One, there was heavy noise because of the fan, and then the second reason, the speakers were fabulous. So I tried to find as many pillars as possible, but it was very minimal. So congratulations to all the speakers. And also I have a special request to our officers. So I think we need to appoint one special guest as a singer, because we have so many singers in our as a Toastmasters. So for us to evaluate, we need special singers. So I'll start with the report. Toastmaster Supraja used 2 hours. Toastmaster Abhirami 2 hours and 1 hum. Toastmaster Narendra had a clear speech. Toastmaster Jayashree had a clear speech. Toastmaster Shanmugavel had a clear speech. Toastmaster Venkateshan had 1 hum. Toastmaster Pravda had a clear speech. Yes, Amravandita 4 hours and 2 hum. Toastmaster Pradeep 1 hum and 1 hum. Yes, Manivel has so many hours and so many scores. Yes, Zakir Hussain 4 hours. Toastmaster Hema 6 hours, 3 hums. Toastmaster Priyadashini had a clear speech. Toastmaster Aligiri had a clear speech. Toastmaster Rohit 7 hours, 1 hum. Distinguished Toastmaster Thomas 3 hours. Toastmaster Shankar 3 hours. Thank you.
I request Toastmaster Dinesh to be our channel.
Before I give the Grammairian report, actually the idea to write up the slate was given by our general evaluator, Priya only. And I thank her for, I thought, what an idea it is. We are giving our meeting this whole and follow the thing like that. It's really brilliant. Now, coming to the report, the word of the day was given by 4 of our members. Toastmaster Jayashree gave the word of the day, reciprocal ones. Guest Zakir Hussain gave it 3 times. Table topic master Shanmugavel gave it once, and the general evaluator Priya gave it once. Coming to the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Supraja, who gave a brilliant and adequate icebreaker speech. She started the first line of her speech by saying, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. What a way to start." She also had various other good usages like seed of confidence, reality hit heart, and finally she ended her speech by saying, "Storytelling is not a luxury but necessary." We are looking forward to listen to you more from you, Toastmaster Supraja. And second, Toastmaster Abhirami, who gave so many similes regarding microplastics. For example, she said, how microplastics is so embedded in daily food and also in ourselves. She said, like how your neighbor watches your Amazon delivery. What a brilliant simile it is. And paneer is packed like it's going to a space mission. Lying like our own politicians before elections. Look how well she has given similes. Although microplastic is a very hard topic, she always wanted to lighten it up by giving such similes. But she finally ended it by saying conscious choices over convenient ones. Kudos to Toastmaster Abhirami for having such good usage. Even the last speech, I saw that you had similar similes, and I think it's probably to the work of distinguished Thomas quite a lot of this. And third speech, Toastmaster Narendra, he also had very good speeches, usages throughout the speech, like a good leader invests in the growth of other members. Finally, Toastmaster Jayashree, our panel pundit, she used like literally a sweat in my face. And initially, when she was trying to say that humor was not her cup of tea, she said it by, if humor was a meter, mine was a flat line. So that's the way she also tried to use it. And in table topics also there were very good uses like Toastmaster Venkateshan sir, who used the word voracious. Toastmaster Pravda actually sang a Tamil song, so I couldn't really use it. And of course, the guest who said that the English sounds we used to improve our vocabulary and pronunciation as well, guest. So, and also guest Zakir Hussain used various usages. Thank you very much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
So it's time for General Evaluator to give the report. Today's PM gave it a very interesting theme if you all know. We all are distracted with so many elements in and around. Very apt topic. How do you keep yourself focused with difficulties? General Evaluator was a little bit late. It's good if we all the players come before time, but it's easy for us to make the arrangements. I was a bit confused. Should I just barge in or shall I say may I come in? Because it gave me the feel of a classroom. Then we had very wonderful and different set of speeches. If you noticed, first speaker was an eye speaker who talked on public speaking. Then there was plastics in our bloodstreams. How do you climb the Everest with the help of your mentor? And what's next? Talking about the markets. So it was different round of speeches. PT Master gave a very simple and interesting topic. Everyone is how a comfortable answer to that question. Evaluators, I must really appreciate because I saw only when we read the objectives well, we are able to see why it wasn't very appropriate for this project because the objective demands something. And I saw evaluators do that. And someone talked about how the speaker is bringing props. It only shows how much passionate they are with their speeches. They are thinking, they are putting effort and time, they are coming out with the speech. These are the nice takeaways from the evaluators that I got. Timer was, I suppose, the first time we are taking this role. Good job, sincere effort. Accounted, one suggestion, better not to say so many hours or rounds. Have a number of, if it's too many, you say 10 plus. That's the way of giving the report. Grammarian did a good job. Now when it comes to the recommendation part, mainly known for its perfection, I was having enough time to give recommendation. But this classroom gave me an idea saying, take it easy. You will find something to give as a recommendation. Yes, the number one recommendation here is someone rightly noted. Check the voice and the sound of this fan was quite loud. Some of the words were going with the wind. We were not hearing few words. Might be we can check if I am audible enough for different set of rules. That's one. TT Master, I would suggest is TT Master because you are a master, you should make others sing. Then you take the stage and sing more than one song or two songs. You are taking time because it's a speaker's time. The other request here is please give the speech and take your seat. When I come to the stage, it's my stage. If I'm a TT Master, I will give the question and take the seat. It's for any role players. Then comes, just because we are in school, it doesn't mean we walk around. I saw many take the liberty of walking around, I understand. Because still in Toastmasters meeting, it's not permissible. I saw many were walking. And of course, it may be very important to have it in record. Let us try avoiding such mistakes in our coming meetings. My only request, because it's a classroom setup, I only hope our President gives us some chocolates when we walk out. Over to you, Chief.
Talking about one more E. What is that? Any guesses? One more E. Out of E.
Exercise.
We finish exercise, we finish erase.
Engage.
Sorry.
Engage.
Engagement. What is that?
Education, engagement and exercise.
Engross. You should engross yourself in your mind state, right? Meditation. Okay? The focused mind always will enhance the flow state. Okay? Meditation always elevates the mindset with the heightened awareness. With the meditation, you will achieve complete focus, inner ecstasy, internal motivation, and all such things are features of mind state, the flow state. So if you simply put it this way, the positive mindset, through meditation, you can change the gross mind into the glittering type. Okay? With a series of mind states which will lead to the holistic lifestyle. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to our Toastmaster Radha and second Thank you.
What a fantabulous meeting we had in our school venue.
She's my science teacher. God knows about that. I was teaching secretary of this school. It's Dr. Bhaskar. I can say it's a student. Next.
Thank you for even this venue and this arrangement. Thank you so much. So today we had a nice meeting, and this venue took us to our school days. So it was refreshing memories. And now I want to appreciate the first time role players. Timer Toastmaster Uma Maheshwar. Well done. Then Toastmaster Suresh, he did art on the road for the first time. And I like to appreciate Toastmaster Alagiri for completing level 1. Then I like to appreciate Toastmaster Jayashree for completing the pathway engaging. I like to appreciate Toastmaster Narendra for completing level 2. And it's time to give standing ovation for Toastmaster Supraja for giving her icebreaker speech. Please come. Members, gentle reminder for voting. Surveys has been published in our group. Please vote for the best speaker, best evaluator, tag, and role player, and PV speaker. Now it's a time for guest speaker. I would like to call guest Ramya. Please come. Please share with us how you come to Toastmaster, many Toastmaster, and about today's speaker.
Hello everyone, my name is Ramya. I have been searching for this Toastmaster for a very long time, but I couldn't find anything which is like feasible for me. And just I think 1 month back, I again due to some circumstance, I thought I should definitely find something and I should improve on my communication. Then I came to know there is through Google search, I find this Metri Toastmaster that is very near to me. I stay at Pesinagar, so I found it very convenient for me. So that's how I found this Toastmaster. And I have totally, I think I have attended 2 Toastmaster class and 1 milestone session. When I'm coming here, I was like, no clue what this Toastmaster, how it will will help me to help me to improve the expectations of mine. And after attending these classes here, I now I feel like definitely I will get a good mentor and they will understand my challenges and difficulties. And I hope I will have a better and best leader in my future.
Keep talking. So that you know your potential. Well, next I would like to call Ma'am Secretary. Ma'am, please come. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am was there from the beginning. Ma'am, please come and come and give your feedback. Okay. Any guests want to give your feedback? Okay. Okay. With this, I like to declare the result. Best speaker, Medley's Toastmaster. Last time she came with post box, this time came with the plastics and Amara's Best role player, our general evaluator, Toastmasters speaker. Best tag role player goes to Toastmaster Dinesh. Best tabletop speaker, guest Sadi Rose. We want to thank Secretary Ma'am as a token of gratitude from the Toastmaster Club. We want to give a gift small for her. I will be happy if her student Venkatesh gives to me.
Let me tell you only one thing. Mata Pila Guru Deva. But sister was a teacher, Ragi knows very well. That's why I called him today morning. Please come to our school today. No, she's the only person. 83, 84 batch. She used to book the non-detailed books, how to write the public exam, how to secure good marks. She registered more than 50 books after that, I think. 25 rupees. And she paid the money. She collected and she came and put it in the schools.
We'd like to welcome Headmaster Dr. Bhaskar.
Boston is also connected with our family. Even the school, like school. My sister was working in Madras Institute of Development Studies. He completed the second main road. She was working there as a secretary, Pt2 secretary. He completed his PhD there only. The school is a please come.
We know the jokes. He is very famous for Anand Vigadan jokes, no? No, he is Mr. C. Bhaskar. Yeah. So he was C. Bhaskar. So when he was become the headmaster, I was thinking, yeah, that I was saying, we will forward the okay. I was Punjab, no problem, sir. So I want to highlight that. Okay.
Thank you so much. With this, I'd like to adjourn meeting number 828.